All right, Ford Mustang Mach-E. I've had the GT a couple of times, but this is the premium, so it's not quite as quick, but honestly, I don't need the GT. This is quick enough as is. I love it. And this is the extended range battery. It is in a beautiful new color for 2023, the Vapor Blue Metallic. And when I first saw it, I thought that's not blue, but it is blue. It just has a little bit of a gray tint to it, which I actually really like. It looks so good. And one of the new things for 2023 is all the black accents. You see the black gloss cladding, some black on the badging there. We've got the the 4X badging on there. This is the all-wheel drive version. You can get the Mach-E in a rear-wheel drive option, but when you get the extended range, it automatically goes to the dual motor all-wheel drive. So what else? It's got these cool wild doors on it. Come in closer so you can have a look. You just press this button and then you just pull it. And to lock the car, I don't have the key on me, so it's not actually gonna lock, but you just touch that to lock it and walk away. The back doors don't have any handles. I think it looks so cool. And you just press that and the door pops open and you just use the handle itself. There's no handle. You just use the door itself to pull the door open. So on the GT trim, you would have GT badging here, and on the other trims, you have the pony here. And as you can see, we get cool turn signals that are kind of motion. They look like they're in motion. I always love that, honestly. I don't know why, but Audi does that too, and I love it. And then huge, huge rear space. And we have a nice privacy shade that lifts with the tailgate, which I really like. And power tailgate is standard. Let's have a look and see if we've got any. No, there's a tire repair kit, but that's it. And a nice flat, big floor back here. Lots and lots of room with a 60-40 split and 3 tethers for infant car seats. Second is that on the lower trims of the Mach-E, we've got some loud music going on inside. A huge fixed glass roof, which I absolutely love. And I believe it is optional on the lower trims. Standard now in the GT. We have center cup holders. We have faux leather seating, but it is really, really nice faux leather. And I love the pattern and the quilting. These doors are funky from the inside too. The handle is this. You just pull this and that's it. And really good Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is really nice, and nice materials inside. Let's see, is that a button? Yes. And then down here we have a totally flat floor, USB and USB-C, and as you can see, some vents. All right, let's open the front hood and see if there is a front trunk. Let's go have a look. All right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, we do. It's actually a pretty decent size. I mean, you could fit probably a week's worth of groceries in here, maybe not quite a week. We have an emergency latch from inside here. We have a light, and you can hear the cars running. All right, just look at this graphic animation on the big screen. It looks so good. I know some people don't care for this stuff, but I think it looks amazing, and you can tell they put a lot of time into designing this cool graphic. And then this is what it sounds like when you start it. It's kind of a weird ding or chime. We have a totally digital driver display, and if you've seen my other GT video, you would have seen this already. It's not different. I do think this is funny. In the Mach-E, in all of the trims, it says ground speed here, so I don't know, it's just funny. And we do have a camera here watching the driver, and that is for Ford Blue Cruise. Blue Cruise is like advanced adaptive cruise where you can take your hands off the steering as well as your feet off the pedals, and it will drive for you within the speed of traffic at your set speed. And it is amazing technology. It is an excellent advanced adaptive cruise control. As you can see, we have 100% battery right now, 412 kilometers in range. This is the extended range. As I mentioned, that is about 290 miles, I believe. Screen also is unchanged for 2023, except that this dial now operates more than just the volume. If I go to change the temperature, it also adjusts the climate. And as you can see, it is dual zone. And I love that feature because this one dial controls both the volume and the Yeah, why does it do that?
It's the mic.
Oh. For that reason, the other mic was better too. And I love that because this one dial now controls both the
Both the
and I love that because this dial now controls both the climate and the volume. Looking up here, you can see we have 3 drive modes: whisper, engage, and unbridle. Unbridle is like dynamic or sport mode. We have one pedal driving. I like one pedal driving on. My daughter does not, so right now it's turned off. The propulsion sound is on, but you can turn that off, obviously, if you don't want to hear that growl as you're driving, that fake exhaust sound as you're driving. And then in here, you can also adjust all of your driver assistance features and so on. We also have Amazon Alexa in here. Something cool we discovered today, or I learned today, is that if I have my phone connected to Apple CarPlay, because it's my phone, but my friend gets in and we want to go for a little drive and she wants to control her music, this is a new feature called Share Play. Your friend can scan the QR code on this screen. I can approve it right on this screen, and then her phone is now connected to my Apple CarPlay and she can play music from her phone. Super cool feature. Me and my daughter just played with it, tested it, and recorded a short video about that for short content. I love this big screen. I know some people don't, but I love having everything in one. So let's go for a drive. Can you hear the fake propulsion sound? I don't know if you can really hear it. It's not super loud like some of the Mercedes EVs are, but you can turn that off, as I mentioned. The Mach-e all-wheel drive, dual motor. This one, extended range battery, has 311 horsepower, and I know it's not as quick as the GT, but it is still so quick off the line. As you guys know, as I've said so many times, if you have not driven an EV, go drive one. They're super fun to drive, super fast, quick off the line, instant torque. I love it. This Mach-e is fabulous. So what do you think of the Mach-e? I love this premium trim. I think it is perfectly fast enough. It's fun to drive. It has lots of range, and I don't need the GT even as much fun as the GT is to drive, how quick it is. So is this. I mean, it is an EV after all. The Mach-e starts at just under 60,000 Canadian dollars and around 45,000 US dollars. This premium trim with the extended range battery. So that extended range battery adds $13,000 Canadian to the price point. So this one is 82,445 Canadian dollars. What do you think? Are you buying an EV crossover? Is the Mach-e in your choices? Are you looking at this over the Ioniq 5? I love the Ioniq 5 too, but I do think the Mach-e is just a touch more fun and cool than the Ioniq 5.